Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wally DM. My name is Bob. I'll be your host and game master for tonight's one-shot of Shadowdark RPG. How's it going, everybody?
Doing good.
All good here.
Yeah,
Fred is doing
wonderful.
excellent. Fred has told me beforehand he feels great. He's never felt better. He's healthy, ready to play some games.
He's got a couple hats on.
And he's in a great
Yeah,
mood.
I do. I have more than one hat on.
You have a hat for your hat.
I do. Yes, it's cold, and I'm wearing a loud hat, so that's my deal. I have 4 characters because apparently there's a bloodlust in the chat right there. They're waiting for some death, so I got 4 more characters ready to go, Bob. So let's
Really?
bring it on.
Okay,
I don't.
there's a bloodlust. I like that. I like that.
I totally forgot.
I might be out of here real quick.
Yeah.
No, you just take the character, you put a number 2 beside it.
I'll just borrow one of yours, Fred, if my character dies.
Yeah, Fred,
Sure.
I might need that. I might need to do that as well. I didn't do my homework assignment.
That's okay because like I said, this is a one shot. We're trying to. It's a very short encounter. I explained the premise of it. We'll do a little recap before we actually start. But good. I'm glad that there's some bloodlust in the chat because this is going to be. I think it's going to be pretty deadly. It's going to be fast and quick. I mean, like I said, the game is designed to be, I think, a dungeon crawl, have a little bit more of a grittier, dark feel to it. The simplified rules will make things go quick. And like I said earlier to you all, that I'm excited to get to watch my Mets at 9:40 Eastern time. So TPK would be perfect. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. It's going to be good. Of course, we've got a great cast here. We're just going to go around and everybody introduce themselves, tell everyone what they do. Maybe they didn't see our session 0. And Wally, they should definitely go check that session 0 out at some point, right?
Absolutely, yes.
This is your channel, of course. So why don't you start us off? Tell us about you, Wally.
Sure. I'm Wally DM. I'm 50 years old, and I'm an oh wait, wrong class.
Wrong class.
Hey everybody, Wally DM here. I have a small YouTube channel about puzzles and traps. I wrote a book. It's either one of those directions, and send it all the way to New Zealand, and that's my only copy. And Fred's taking very good care of it. So, appreciate everybody being here. I am looking forward to this. Oh, and I would also like, can I tell them what character I'm playing too?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Awesome. Okay. So Bob is going to be running our game tonight, Shadowdark, and the character that I'm going to be playing with no backups, I'm doing this without a safety net, is going to be Barbarelli. And Barbarelli is an elf fighter that specializes in the longbow. And if anything bad happens, he just, forget about it. So that's it.
He's an Italian elf.
Yes, an Italian elf.
Love it. Fred, tell us about you.
Oh, my name is Fred, as people may have guessed. I run the How to RPG channel. I do pretty much everything, and I'm insane. I do about 6 live streams every week until I die, I guess. I cover everything under the sun. So right now I'm going to be playing Rob Zombie in honor of Bob, my Dungeon Master for today, and also in honor of Rob Zombie, for those of you who know who Rob Zombie is. Rob Zombie is a half-orc wizard who mechanically makes no sense whatsoever. There we go.
Love it. Yeah, you don't see the half-orc paired with the wizard as much, but we'll see how Rob Zombie does. We have a comment in the chat that, yes, please tell us a recap of all the Bobs. It seems like most of you, I think, Jordan, you'll come up next, but I think Lavender is the only non-Bob name. So you've all paid a tribute to some Bob, one way or the other. Jordan, tell us about Lavender, the non-Bob.
Yeah, so Lavender has a little too much faith in essential oils and adventures to find the most rare ones, and doesn't actually have a great working knowledge of how they function. Lavender is a half-orc fighter. And I'm Jordan, aka Flutes of Flutes Loot, where we give you loot for your brain to help you have more fun with this game through the written and the spoken word, blog and YouTube alike. Come one, come all. Thank you.
Yes, you can't forget the blog because the website is a great source. Actually, I've written on it once.
Yeah.
I was there.
It's kind of how you and I met. I was like, hey, Candlekeep Mysteries expert. Wanna put your stuff
God.
on my blog?
Yeah,
You're like,
that's how we
yeah,
met.
I guess so. Yeah.
Those Candlekeep Mysteries nearly killed me. I'll be honest with you, but they really did. But yeah, that was how
I
we met.
saw the effort you put into it, and I was like, I want to harness that, and spread the word.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so Jordan, we've got Jordan who is playing another half orc. Awesome.
Yeah.
AJ, tell us about you and your character.
So I'm playing Roberto, otherwise known as Blurto the Burglar, and that's pretty much all you need to know about Blurto. He's a goblin. He's a burglar. He's got a crossbow.
Perfect.
And he's noisy, apparently, as we'll cover in our recap. At the moment, I've got a YouTube channel. I like long walks on the beach, and also I'm producing these silicone battle mats.
Look at
A
that.
little free advertising. They're on Kickstarter at the moment, and they're about halfway funded and halfway through the funding period. Still another like 25 days to go, but I really need everybody's support because I'm getting nervous. And there's a lot of people who'll be really pissed off if these don't get produced. So yeah, and they're awesome. They'll last you a lifetime. So
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I backed it. I'm excited.
thank you.
Can't wait to get mine. And of course, everyone's excited to hear more about Blurto, who stumbled into that stingback cave. We'll talk about that in a sec. Josh, round out the group.
Yeah, I am Josh. My YouTube channel is DungeonMaster Josh, where I make videos helping you run better online games. My character is Bobby, who is a super powerful and not tough wizard at all with a whole whopping 3 HP. They're of noble birth, you know, their ancestors killed a wizard and collected a fortune, and they're trying to make a name for themselves and kind of climb out of their ancestors' shadows.
Very heroic, very noble. Love it.
Yep.
Just in case you want to check this all out, the Session 0 where we made characters and had our first encounter, it's on Wally's channel. It's up there. I've checked it out. It's really cool. We went through the process of how to make a Shadowdark character. We actually made these characters 3rd level. So if you're wondering why Josh's character has so many hit points, 3, it's because they achieved 1 at every level. So,
That's true.
Yeah. I think that's really where you should go back to. If you watch this and you like it, go back, see the beginning. You'll watch it Quentin Tarantino style out of order. It'll be perfect. But let's talk about what happened last time, because after we made our characters, we entered into the Twisting Cave of the Pale Ones. This is basically an adventure where you were looking for the treasure of Red Maria, a pirate who has stored her treasure somewhere in a cave network. Now, of course, you're in a large band of adventurers. You've been heading into these caves hoping to find the treasure, but you've had no luck until now. You found a small cavern network that leads off from the main area, and the 5 of you think, well, you know what? If we're the first ones to get there, perhaps we could take a little bit bigger slice of the pie. And so you've headed, the 5 of you, into this chamber, and you found some stingbats, or I should say, stumbled upon some stingbats as Blurto ran into the room, ran across the first cave room. Those stingbats from up top, hidden beneath the stalactites, came down and assaulted you. Or stalagmites, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. No, tights, because the T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tights hanging, yeah.
I know the old sayings here. All right, so let's begin. I'm going to switch us over to our Roll20. Unless you have any other updates, Wally. You good?
I think I'm good with that. That was brilliant.
Okay.
I'm just living in the moment right now.
Perfect. I'm going to switch us over to our Roll20 screen so you can watch along with us. This is our first cave entrance. The arrow indicates where we started, where we came from, and these are the 5 characters. We've got Rob Zombie, Bobby, Barbarelli, Lavender, is the half-orc, and Blurto the goblin down here. And just a heads up, too, the Roll20 was giving me some glitches earlier. I was looking through this, so you might see even there's like some weird jagged lines here. That is not my fault. I apologize. But Roll20 sometimes likes to give me fits before I go live, so that's just there we go. All right, so we're in a marching order, and I believe the order last time was, let's see here, Lavender. Then we had Blurto. And then we had Barbarelli, Rob Zombie, and Bobby in the back, right? Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
So that's the order we're going to take. The combat is over. There are dead sting bats littering the floor. There is a cave passageway to the north, right where Rob Zombie is, to the north here. And there's one leading two leading out of the south. One to the southeast, one almost directly south. It is your turn, Lavender.
All right, I'm gonna head down this way. Oh, is that a dead end?
It's not a dead
Yeah,
end,
you
but
don't-
Sorry, go
There's
ahead.
no light. There's no light. I think I was in the middle of the room the last time I remember.
Okay, if I have to wait for the light, then I will wait for the light.
Yeah, because I'm quite a long distance from everybody, so you won't be able to see very much.
That is true. No one in Shadowdark has light, so that means that the torches have to be lit. And I'm actually going to start the torch timer. We had ended up with 41 minutes and 35 seconds on the first torch, so I'm going to start it. There we go.
Not even the goblin. Wow.
Not even the goblin. No creature, unless they. I guess I think in the book it kind of just describes that if you're a creature of that cave or the dungeon and you've adapted to that, you have lived there. You no longer live with the people up top. You are able to see in the dark. But the heroes, the people that live in above ground, they have lost that sense. So yeah, nobody.
I'm one of those uppity above ground goblins.
That's it. You uppity above ground goblin. All right, so let's go. Lavender, you want to hold off? You want to wait until the light source comes closer?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
Perfect. So we'll wait. So Lavender, Blurdo, do you want to also wait?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Barbarelli, and then we'll go to Rob Zombie. If you, Rob Zombie, you want to lead the way. I'm not sure if this is the smartest idea, but you could definitely go ahead.
No. I'm in the middle, but yeah, I did. Right now I'm near the back, so nobody's can benefit from the light. I'm aware I'm not in the best position, but
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right. So go ahead, Barbarelli. If you want to move yourself, you may do that.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Rob Zombie.
I'm this one here, correct?
Yep.
this-
You're the elf. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. There.
Okay. So you just kind of tuck out of the way for your friend here.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the light sources as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just move here and
All right. Go ahead.
Fist bump everybody as they go by.
Bring the light in here now, Rob Zombie. Go for it.
All right. So Rob is gonna bring the light source just up behind Barbarelli.
Do you need
Go
me
for
to
it.
move your token for you?
You're gonna have to because
I can do it.
I have
Okay.
no idea
You got it?
where
Okay.
everything
Yeah, I
is
can
right
move.
now.
Yeah.
Just Rob's fast. You see how fast he's moving?
Yeah.
It's like we're like a little
He's
cluster.
skittered.
So just so you all know, and I'll put a little light source next to you. I'll put a little torch light
there we
on
go.
you. Just so you know, this game doesn't have feet movement for dungeon crawling rounds. Basically, what you do is you can just move anywhere within a room or to the next room for free. If you want to do that, if you want to do anything else in your turn, if you want to make checks, if you want to cast a spell, make an attack or something like that, that would be done. But typically you wouldn't be doing attacks unless we're in combat. They just put initiative to go around the table or in your marching order like we're doing so that everyone has a chance to act and operate within the round, basically. You want to be careful. You want to make sure that you're not just saying, all right, let's all move because things may happen. So let's go to you. So Fred, you come down and you bring the torchlight. And you can see now through this corridor, there's another twisting path. You can see one goes even further south, and it looks like there's even stairs in the distance carved into the stone. And then one veers off to the north. So you've kind of got two options here through this southeastern corridor. Do you want to continue, or do you want to stay there just providing the light source?
I'm just going to stay in the middle so whoever's in the front can see where they're going.
Okay. And then is there any other actions you'd like to take? Or are you good?
I just want to know, is a stingbat a slot or is it a free position?
A stingbat? Like if you were to
Yes.
take it and hold it in
Which
your
I
possession?
have. I've got a stingbat. I just want to know, do I put it in a slot? Is it an item slot?
Yes,
is
it
an
would
item
take
slot.
exactly. It would be an item slot. Hmm.
Cool.
Unless
Got it.
unless you have it in hand.
True, unless
What
you have it
was-
in your. Unless you
Well,
have
I'm
it
going
in
to swing it and whack people with it. No, not really. No, probably not.
You never know. Watch, that'll be a matter of life and death, is whether you use or wield the stingbat. We'll see.
Is there anybody trained in stingbat swinging? I don't think there is.
Not exactly.
Well, if you're native to the dungeon it comes from.
It's gonna come back to life in your hand.
Just wait.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
done.
wait. Just wait. Just wait. All right. So let's see. Blurto, Barbarelli. Now we go to who's next here? Why did I miss this up here? Rob Zombie and then Bobby. Bobby, you're up.
I'm just holding the rear, you know, letting them
The rear of the
go
sting bat?
first. What?
The rear of the sting bat?
Of the group.
Okay.
I'm just hanging out back here.
Fair enough. Lavender, you can now see in front of you. Would you like to move?
I would.
Okay.
Let's see.
You get to the pause for a second though, Jordan. When you get to the top of the steps, I'm going to move you backwards here. When you get to the top of the steps, unfortunately, something terrible happens. A net falls on you. So we're going to just, I'm going to put this here in front from the ceiling. It was hard to see. The light source was kind of still a little fuzzy. You get right to about here. Let me put this on the map layer. That square. Put yourself back to there. As you stepped forward, a net trap has fallen down on you. I need you to give me a, let me see real quick here. Give me a dexterity saving throw. It's going to be a dex check, which is DC 15.
12.
A 12. Oh my goodness, you're ensnared. You're ensnared for a total of 3 rounds. So right now, you are in this net trap. Unless your friends were to help you, you are stuck there for 3 rounds.
Help. Help. Help.
Now, if you would help him, everyone, I think Blurto is next. You saw this fall right on your friend, right in front of you. He's blocking the passageway now, honestly. He's kind of an inconvenient in the way.
Right. I'm a clever goblin, so I think that this is going to alert some sort of a creature which is waiting to leap on the first person who goes anywhere near the net. So I'm basically going to perch behind him and use him as cover and pop up if any creature arrives and shoot it in the face with my crossbow.
Fair enough. All right. So you perch, ready to attack. We go to Blurto. Sorry.
Whilst making indecipherable commando gestures with my hands because I've been too loud to free him.
Barbarelli.
Because of my superior intellect of a 6 and even better wisdom of 4, I forgot to pack some sharp blade.
Ooh.
other than my arrows. So I'm like, oh man, I must have left it on the counter. Anybody have a knife?
You can grab my short sword. It's about knife size for you.
I'll grab Blurto's short sword and be like, yeah, thanks, taking it back to you, and I'll try to slice. Now you said this is like a net, not a net, right? It's not like a net, like a person.
No, it's not a woman's name. No, it's
it's a net. Okay, ensnared. Gotcha.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Very good. Yeah. So I'm going to try
to use that.
I'm going to try to. A net falls on you. Whoa.
Who is she?
My stars.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Blurto's short sword to try and free my friend.
Okay. So you'll take his short sword and start to cut free the net.
Yes.
Jordan, you are freed now as the net is removed.
Dang, that was quick.
Stand up and
Very sharp.
make a mighty punch towards the ceiling in anger.
Yeah, and I'll give Blurto the sword weapon back. Of course, handle towards him. So
Yeah. Red Maria wasn't fooling around. Okay. Now this might actually lead you to believe that perhaps this could be the place where the treasure is hidden. Why would there be traps here? You haven't encountered any of these before in the cave network. Let's see. Rob Zombie.
Well, I'm going to move up to where the net trap was with my light source and shine it down the stairs so that somebody can hopefully go down there and find another trap.
The stairs descend downward, probably about 20 feet in total. It's a steep stairwell, and it gets real tight down below. You feel like for a character of your size, a half-orc, it would be a tight squeeze.
I'll take point. I'm small.
You may definitely go through it. It's just you're not going to have a easy time doing a lot of maneuvers turning around. It's going to be tight, shoulder to shoulder here. Shoulder to wall here, I should say. Do you want to go down any further, or do you want to stick around the?
I'll just stay with the last characters. I don't want to lead off with a wizard,
Fair enough.
even though he is a half orc. Yeah, so I'll just
Okay.
I'll stay there. Let somebody else take the lead. They should be able to see where they're going now. At least
Yep.
that's something.
Bobby is up. Bobby, go ahead.
Oh, well, I don't think I want to necessarily take the lead here, but who looks like they're who wants to be in front?
I believe Blurto said he wanted to be in front. He blurtoed it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blurto. Well, you're about to see some real power here. I am going to use my light spell on just some object that he's holding, maybe his weapon.
Ooh, cool. Excellent. Go
So
for it.
that means I need to roll a intelligence check.
Are you a wizard?
Wizard, yep.
Yep, you'll make an intelligence check, and the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So light is a first level spell, so it's 11.
I'll hold up a crossbow bolt for you to do that too.
That's 11, and I didn't even add my intelligence modifier. Cool.
Perfect. You'll pass. Do you want to just read the light spell out to everyone so they know how many rounds and things like that?
1 hour. It's similar to a torch. One object you touch glows with bright, heatless light, illuminating out to a near distance for 1 hour of real time.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset that timer to an hour because that's the most recent resource we have. So let's set that back to an hour. Let me. Gonna have to change that in here, but I'll change it.
If you enchant my crossbow bolt, I can fire it into a room.
And that's just a little bit of the taste that Bobby's capable of, or power that Bobby's capable of, I should say.
And this is.
And that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, great. I'll set it for 1 hour, and we'll. Get
Well
back to-
done. That's a nice.
Oh god.
Holding the crossbow bolt very far from my crotch.
It's like a goblin with a sparkler on.
Oh my god.
But you never can be too careful with magic.
It was the 4th of July here in the States. You know, lots of people lit those fireworks off. Yeah. Hopefully,
I
light
saw
doesn't
somewhere
make
that they had drones instead of fireworks in one place.
What?
A big array of drones that were making shapes.
That sounds like a British thing to do, if you ask me.
No, it was over in the States.
Blurto, I would have lit up whichever you preferred, but just because it may come up, did I put light on the bolt or the crossbow?
The crossbow bolt.
Okay, cool.
This is lucky
So I can
bolt.
fire it. I could fire the light bulb at something and either A, freak it out completely, thinking it's a magical arrow, or I can fire the light source across a chasm or into a room
Yeah,
so we
no,
can see
makes
what the
sense.
hell's going on.
Well, let's see what you do. You're up now.
So I'm going to take point and go down the stairs carefully.
All right. Maneuver yourself. If you come to a wall, I'll move you. The walls are not passable, but should be a little easier now that I turned the grid off.
Okay, I can't see anything further past...
Pass about here, right?
Rob Zombie, yeah.
Okay, I'll move you.
Oh, here we go. Now I can see.
So you can head further south. You go down the stairs, and you finally enter into a new chamber. This chamber is rather disgusting, as to say the least. Look like there are 6 nests here. They're made of tangled white sticks. They fill the cave. Each one is roughly about 5 feet wide, and it's got a hollowed center. It looks like these sticks are glued together with some sort of yellowish goo. Inside there are some objects. Hard to tell from the entranceway, but you'd assume that there's some sort of an egg.
So I've entered my uncle's house.
You have an action
Okay.
if you want to do something, perceive something, cast a spell, or I don't think you have spells actually.
No, I'm going to be very careful because where there's nests, there's parents. So unless we've already killed all the parents, do these look like the nests of the stingbirds, stingbats?
It may not be apparent.
Okay,
You like that pun?
That
yeah.
was good. That's clever.
It may not be so obvious, but if unless you were to inspect the nest to see how big those eggs are, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. I'm going to wait until everybody else is assembled before I do anything.
Sure. We go to Barbarelli.
Barbarelli's going to go down the path, follow Blurto.
Did we skip Lavender? I think we might have skipped Lavender, didn't we? Yeah, we skipped
Barbarelli's
Lavender.
gonna yield to Lavender.
Lavender, go for it, because I assumed you were in the net, but you got freed. Go ahead.
Lavender is free. All right, let's go in front down here.
You see the similar description of this room. Obviously, these nests glued together with some sort of sticky yellowish goo. What do you do?
I think even I don't think that is a source of essential oils, so I'm going to try to skirt around those things.
Okay.
Very quiet.
Yeah, you can maneuver around them. You can go anywhere you'd like in this room if you want to move around, but yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right, I'll stop there.
All right. Upon closer inspection, Jordan, you can see that the sticks that these are made of, they're not sticks. They actually look more like bone to you, if you were to guess.
Oh, someone had a picnic here. Okay.
All right. We go to Barbarelli.
Barbarelli's going to go down the path, follow his friends.
Okay.
I don't know how far can I go? Can I go all the way?
Yep, you can go to the next room. Yep.
Ooh, can I?
You want me to move you? Because it might be
I-
blocked by like that. Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah. Mhm.
Yep. Okay. Well, look at this place. Barbarelli's going to just notch an arrow and just be on guard.
We go to Rob Zombie.
Well, Rob's going to wander on down with his torch and into the room. Go as far as he can,
Sure.
and it probably means whoever's in the back there is going to get left behind. Maybe in the dark. Yeah, maybe in the dark.
Oh no!
Head towards the light. Always head towards the light. Well, not always, just sometimes. Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
If you can
move
move me,
yourself.
that'd be good.
And Bobby, if you want to join them, you can.
Yeah, Bobby's starting to wonder if the back is the safest place.
Yeah.
'Cause he seems to get left behind.
Okay. Now the light source and Bobby have entered into this nesting chamber here. We'll go back to the top. Lavender, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna.
And there's obviously, sorry, Jordan, one passageway out of here. It's to the north. That's a different way than you came.
All right, I am going to put myself up against the wall and start shimmying along.
Okay.
It looks pretty narrow.
You want to
I'll head
go
up this
up
way.
the... Yep. Okay, good. Sorry, I was moving you too. Yeah, you start to
alright.
head north up that corridor, and it does get narrow, just like the stairwell before you. And this time you can see that there, at some point, maybe 10 more feet ahead of you, you actually do see that there is some sort of you get the sense that there's some sort of like an overpass above you. There's a walkway. Maybe some sort of like a bridge, but looks rather natural. Just that it is about 20 feet above you, so probably the direction of that northern corridor from up the steps. You can see it as you walk underneath. I'm going to make that more apparent here. I'll take the lighting off for you.
All right.
Okay. So if you move forward here, you'll see. Yeah, right there you can see. This is Roll20 is messing this up. There's no barriers there for the light, but there's, as you can see here, there's... Move your token a little bit. This is all passable here. This is like the overhang. All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep my eyes up above as I move forward.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to give me a wisdom check here to see if you can notice anything.
Natural 5.
Okay, yeah, it seems all clear. Coast is clear.
I knew it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
All right, we go to Blurdo.
Right. Nobody's getting the net.
The cut net, you mean? The one that...
Yeah.
I think that was left on the floor, unless, Barbarella, you wanted to take it.
Yeah, he probably would have just been
Still holding on to it?
He can't do that and notch an arrow. Like
I can go back and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to go back and get the net.
Okay.
What are you going to do with a net that's been cut open? What is it going to catch? It's got a hole in it now.
Yeah, but it'll still be useful if we run into any more flying creatures.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. He goes back up there, and it's dark. You get just a faint glimmer of light from beyond the steps. You grab.
But I've got the crossbow bolt.
Oh, right, you have the crossbow bolt. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I've got
You're
the
good then.
tactical crossbow with a bolt notched on it with the light coming out the front.
Okay, you're good then. You are
It's,
good.
it's like a flashlight.
Just to make this really complicated, you have two light sources now wandering around on different individuals.
Yeah.
They're luckily enough, they're about a half an hour in difference. It was like 31 minutes, so it's pretty easy to keep track of half the time.
Right.
So yeah.
I should
Either
probably
way.
be in the rear with the extra light source anyway, then, all things considered.
So you are.
Okay.
You are now.
I am now. Yeah. I'll
Barbarelli
catch up
is
with you
then.
guys.
I thought you were taking the lead.
I'm taking the rear lead.
Okay.
Leading from the back. Barbarelli.
I will move forth and stay probably about 10 feet behind Lavender.
Okay, great. And you see the same kind of overhang, that bridge above you, 20 feet up.
Okay.
Let's go. Do you want to stick behind him though?
I guess. Well, I'm not very smart because now I realize that we need to get a light source up in there.
Yeah, I'd say this is the end of the light, right at the tunnel there, where Jordan
Yeah.
is.
I'll just hang out there until somebody tells me to move.
Okay, why don't we go to you then, Bob Zombie? Move your ahead.
Yes, I would like to remind you, I'm Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie.
Rob, excuse me.
I'm gonna. Rob Zombie is. Oh, hang on. Where am I?
I just moved you.
Which
You
you
want to
just
be?
moved me? Yeah.
You like?
Yeah.
when-
Yeah. I wanted to move forward, so that's fine. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
stick me. Yeah. Stick
Yeah.
me somewhere there. Yeah,
You also
don't
see the bridge that we had noticed, kind of overhang, and you get in front now. You pass Lavender. If you want to continue, that it gets again very narrow up ahead, but it's continuable.
No. I you know, you guys, it's getting narrow up ahead, but I mean, seriously, I'm all for you going first, so you can find the traps. Because if I have the light source and it puts out the light source, then nobody can see me or you. So like, that's just
Okay.
I'm fine. We'll stand here. I have a function.
Let's see here, Bobby. Do you want to do anything in this room while the party is starting to slowly move up?
Bobby's starting to get nervous as the lights are splitting up. He's gonna just try and stay as close to one of these light sources as possible.
Okay. We go to Lavender. Lavender,
Very
you want to
brave.
push forward with the light now?
Oh yeah, always pushing forward that lavender.
I'll move you because it might stop you in the light source here. You move up ahead and you see a split. One going to the east, one going to the west. The east one goes a bit more north, but you see it kind of steadily goes in that direction. You don't really
Well-
see much more from the other passage to the west. It kind of cuts and turns abruptly.
Well, my notes say apple cider vinegar plants grow to the northeast, so I'm gonna head up that way.
Okay, great. Yeah, perfect.
I'll
All right.
stop there.
Yeah, you stop there, and you can see ahead of you is another bigger cavern, like the first one you entered. What do you do?
I'm gonna wait for everybody else at this point.
Okay,
Hold-
gotcha.
no one's there yet, but I'll hold up my hand for like halt.
If you all want to just kind of get to Lavender, we can move you ahead. Is that something you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll move you. Yep, we'll get the light sources there, and we'll have Blurto at the back manning the light source in the rear. Okay, perfect. So there you are. So you can see inside this cavern now. It's much bigger area, just like the first one. You can see the stalactites at the top. Probably give you some pause. Lavender, your crew is with you. Is there an action you want to take?
I will now proceed forward.
Pause there, Jordan.
All right. Perfect.
Another net trap comes down on you from the ceiling.
Damn.
Another.
Can I have another, please? Right there.
Why? Why?
Give me a
would you-
dexterity check. You need a 15.
4.
All right. The net has entrapped you, and that net being released has angered some of these stingbats that are hidden up there as well. We're going to roll initiative. So everybody roll initiative. Add your dex to a d20 roll. And we'll see who wins.
17.
Okay.
19.
Very nice. And I see Flutes with a 5. Oh, no, that might have been your roll.
Whoa.
Blurdo. He
Blurdo,
may
man.
be in the back, but he was ready. I don't know where I was going with that.
All right. I think that's right.
It's hard to get words that rhyme just like that.
Yeah. He's ready.
He's super eager and behind.
So we're going to, just for ease, because we're not sitting around a table, we're going to go in our marching order. Blurdo, Barbarelli, Rob Zombie, Bobby, Lavender. The group does win the initiative there. So you are all going to go first, and then the enemies will go after that. Let's go to Blurdo.
Is Blurdo aware that there are bats in there? Has anybody made any sort of indication that there's...
The sting bats themselves. When the rope net fell, they were alerted. They flapped their wings. They screeched, and they're the similar howls you heard earlier in the beginning of the cave. So you're aware that they're probably coming down towards your friend in the net.
Okay. Using a ruler on the screen here, I can see that I actually have a firing line to that bottom bat. So I'm going to take a shot
Sure.
right over the heads of everybody.
Go for it.
So I'm literally going to jump up and go.
Don't go over the heads, go through the legs, probably. You're a short goblin, you know?
Oh hell no. No.
He's like,
you
I'm not
must
going
carry on.
there.
You must provide your seed to carry on the line of adventurers. Okay, so
Meanwhile-
same shot.
Meanwhile, Lavender's like, what seeds are we talking about?
Fertile seeds. It's a 10.
A 10. A 10. Oh, a 10. It does not connect. Your bolt goes wide.
Okay.
This is not the bolt that would light in it, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Oh my.
So it illuminates the room even from your distance here. Now all the sting bats are much more lit up here as opposed to just the first ones coming at Jordan. Let's
And
say
hopefully
the light
demoralized by
source-
me firing a magical bow at them.
Yeah.
If they...
Yeah, let's say that the lands maybe like right here on the floor.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go. So you shot, you're not going to move, and we're going to jump down to Barbarelli.
Barbarelli is going to notch an arrow. We'll step in front of Rob Zombie and shoot over the net at this Character up here.
Okay.
That will be a 18 to hit.
That will hit. The 18 does succeed.
That will be a D8 plus 2. So that will be 3 points of damage.
Very nice. 3 points to the one up top.
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
That'll be my turn.
All right. So then we go to after Barbarelli, it's Rob Zombie. Bobby on deck.
Right. Okay. I've just realized that I've been rolling real dice and there are fake dice being rolled in here. And I just looked at it and I have no idea how to do this thing. So I'm going to use real dice. Magic missile. I say, oh, sting bats again. And I will shoot the one that they've been attacking because I can see both of them anyway. So should be fine. Good news. That's a 16 to get my spell casting thing off with magic missile, and I did
Excellent.
1 point of force damage.
1 point? Only one?
Well, I rolled it. It's a D4, and I
Yeah.
rolled 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah, well that's magic missile is not the same as
No, it's
5E's
not the
magic
same.
missile.
But guess
It is-
what?
it-
I've got good news.
what do you?
That's the last hit point on that sting bat.
Well, is it?
It
It's a good
is.
thing too, because I could only ever roll a 1 or a 4.
That's it. You needed a
It's
1.
between there.
So that sting bat is eliminated.
Well done. We both did minimal damage and took care of it.
yeah.
No
Bobby,
wasted
Kelsey-
damage on that one.
Kelsey wanted to make sure that you're going to have to suffer for a little bit longer. Well done, Kelsey.
There you
Thank
go. Bobby is up.
All right, I saw that work so well, so Bobby's just gonna kind of scoot up here a little bit, and he's gonna shoot a magic missile as well. Did that do it? Is that how you do the?
I see something weird in the roll. It's like rolling 2d20 KH. I think it might have been a mistake there.
Yeah, that was
there you go.
supposed to be keep high.
Oh.
That's a foundry thing. Apparently, that doesn't work in here.
It doesn't.
I thought it was
An
kilometers
11's
per
enough
hour.
anyway, so I will roll a d4, and that's 4 damage.
Nice. You solo a sting bat here.
Woo.
Okay. And then
Hey, Bobby, well done. Haha.
Lavender. Lavender, you're stuck. You're entangled for 2 rounds. You can fight and things like that, but with the net, it's going to cause disadvantage. Do you have anything of range or no?
I have spears.
Okay. I think you do have sight to the stingbat. Am I right? There's one right here.
I don't currently see one.
There's
I
the
see some
tip
little
of it
circles.
right there. If you can't see it, then that's fine.
Just the tip. All right, I'll shoot my spear at that one then. If I can see just barely.
It's going to have disadvantage on this attack.
All right. So 18 turned into an 8, and then my plus is, I don't know, +3, +1, +2, so 13 to hit.
A 13. Through some sort of miracle, you position your spear just in the center of one of the net holes, and you stand up, and with limited range of motion, you're able to throw that spear high in the air, pick one out of out of its perch, and nail it. What's the damage?
That damage is 6. Do I add my strength?
You do not, and no need. You kill it. The stingbats have been eliminated.
Bullseye.
Wow, well done.
Look at you. All right.
Man,
The
I
stingbats,
knew we were a good party.
And then I remain stuck.
you are stuck still. Yeah, you can't move. Okay. The end of the combat. Help your friend.
We're definitely. I feel like we're definitely walking into a kobold lair. It has that feeling of like maybe it's a kobold lair of some kind. Anyway, who knows?
Help your friends.
Hey, Blurto, gonna need that. We're gonna need that. The blade again. This guy.
This guy.
You can, I'll just say you can attach your friend here and position yourselves in the room, and then we'll go back to the crawling order.
Yeah, I'll retrieve my crossbow bolt of glow.
Okay, great. Let me describe this room to you. Those stingbats, the ones you hit, every time you attacked one and killed it, you notice that these ones were a little bit slower on the uptake. They were swollen, like swollen balloons. And so when you hit them, they burst and blood kind of just seeps everywhere now. This whole area is covered with blood splatter.
Oh no, what have they been feeding on?
Yeah, it's bad. They've been feeding for sure. Now, the rest of you will go to order here. Lavender's first. Lavender, what do you do now that you're free?
Now that I once enjoy sweet, sweet freedom, I look to the east so I can find those apple cider vinegar plants. Is there anything? There's some stairs over here. I'm going to say, come this way.
Correct. To
As
the
you pass,
south.
I'll just give some words of wisdom. Watch out for nets this time, eh?
Oh, that was the last one for sure.
Okay.
To the south, you see a stairwell. To the north, there's another passage. And also from your vantage point here in that main room with the plump stingbats to the left, to the west, there's another large cavern. That cavern is probably visible from some of you. I think like Bobby and Bobarelli, you can probably see here. It looks like there are barrels lining this room here. There's some barrels on the side by the walls in the room to the west. It's hard to tell exactly. It's just dim light, but you can see that there's some sort of cases there. All right, so Jordan, you send Lavender south down. That's actually up steps, Jordan.
Okay, I'll go up the steps.
Okay, so you head south, and then you start heading up those stairs about 20 feet in height.
All right, I'm going to assume this is the way to that bridge. So
Probably,
I think if I go
yeah.
west, I'll see the bridge. So I'll go east to see if there's anything over here.
Okay,
sure
now the light
fast.
source, I believe, is going to end right at about those steps, so you won't have any light here.
All right, I'll wait here then.
Okay,
So
great.
fast.
Let's go to Blurdo. Bobarelli on deck.
I don't want to have Lavender go off and blunder into any more traps, so I'm going to go up with my light source and back up.
Okay.
Basically, I'll be between his legs there.
Good. Excellent place to be. Rob Zombie. Sorry, Bobarelli. Rob Zombie on deck.
Okay. There's actually 3 things that I would like to do. First is I would like to go up and retrieve my arrow.
You may.
Okay. The second thing I would like to do is I would like to break the 4th wall, look over to the chat and say, Itsy Bitsy Spider, thank you very much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. That was awesome. Welcome. And then go back into character and be like, follow Lavender.
That's a really weird thing for Bob Relly to say, but go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Be like, hey, thank you. And yeah.
All right. I just realized the timer is not really that visible. Move it to there. Okay, perfect.
I see it. It's 37 minutes. But yes,
I can
thank
see
you.
it.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. And also big shout out to our live chat already today.
it's
Appreciate
fantastic.
everybody being here to watch us live 30 minutes into it.
Fantastic. We'll see. 30 minutes is too long. I got a 9:50 start time for the Mets. Let's go. All right, so we go to Rob Zombie. Oh no, Bob Relly, you had a lot of things to do. You just wanted to do 3 things. First thing was break the 4th wall. Second thing was get an arrow. What's the third?
Follow and Lavender.
Follow Lavender. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Move your token. Oh, you did. Okay, great. Rob Zombie and Bobby on deck.
On top.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move down to where everybody seems to be heading.
Okay.
Whichever way it's around here. I don't know how far I can move, Bob. You tell me when I need to stop. Am I on the stairs, partway on the stairs? I don't know.
Yeah,
on the
I'd say up just at the side. I think Bob Relly's at the top of the stairs, so maybe you can just get to like the middle of them. That would be fine.
At the middle? Right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, sweet. That's good. And I say, okay, all right. So do us a favor. No more nets. Look up. Start looking up. And I'm going to break the 4th wall and say, Bob, tell us that you are now monetized and you will actually get paid some of that money that he's given you as a super chat.
Are you talking about
Tell
me
us.
or Wally?
About you. Yeah, no, you.
No,
Well,
we're on Wally's channel.
Wally should. We're on
Yeah.
Wally's channel.
We're on
Yeah,
Wally-
that's right.
Where are you, Fred?
I don't know where I am. I'm like, yeah, I don't know where I am. But then I just realized Wally doesn't get paid every month nowadays. So I was like, okay, now I understand. It's all good. Keep doing it, people.
Yes,
it's all
keep
good.
doing it. Yeah, it's always
doing it.
great to get the
Yes.
super chats. It shows the love and support from the community.
Fred,
Right.
the 2 hats, it's messing up the reception.
Mate, there's so much going up on upstairs. I don't think it's going to be any good to anybody. Anyway, I'm finished.
Okay, and Bobby, do you want to toe the line and move everybody, or do you want to do something different?
Yeah. Bobby's just gonna go over there. Hey,
Okay.
you're supposed to protect the powerful wizard. Keep getting left behind.
When you
that's
show
right,
us the
that's
powerful
right.
wizard, we'll do it. When you show us.
Hey, I one-shot a bat. All right.
Good.
That's
Don't
true.
give me anything bigger.
That's true. All right, so we go back to Lavender. Lavender, would you like to continue on that new level here?
100%. Yep.
All right, I'll move you past that little obscuring light source. I'm not sure why that's even there. Okay. All right. You get to the end of this. It's a long corridor. It's narrow, but then it widens eventually, and it gets to a dead end.
Oh.
Yeah. But before you do that, I have to just move you back a little bit here. Move you to here. You can see the dead end, and of course, Roll20 doesn't want to cooperate, so you can see beyond that. You can see like the dead end here, but the lighting is kind of blocking you. But you get to the first kind of area in this narrow part of the corridor, and something's going to happen. Unfortunately, I need you to give me a con saving throw as from a concealed hole, a needle flies and lands in your bum, your side here.
I'm used to looking out for rogue bees coming at me, and this is a 17 con save.
Nice. So you were looking up at the ceilings like everyone else told you to, and the damn needles in the side hit you in the rump. And the con is real good there. So you actually are preventing the con. The con check, you don't get hurt from it. You take the little pierce from it, but that doesn't cause you any damage. But you can feel that poison kind of coursing through you. You're able to withstand it. You're tough. But you get the sense that this is a dangerous hallway here. Would you like to continue?
I do continue, and I just kind of do like a Homer Simpson, like, poison. And I
Okay, go for it.
All right.
Okay, and then you take another step, and another one hits you. Give me another con check. Go for it.
Man.
13.
You pass. You get hit again on the other side. Now this is from the left instead of the right.
This time I'll do a sideshow Bob like grumble after he gets hit with a rake, like, ugh. And
And then wait, hold on. You
Perfect.
get hit again.
Perfect.
Give me another con check, a third one in a row.
9.
All the traps have procced, and it's the third one that does some damage to you. You take 6 damage from these poison darts.
Okay.
Oh,
It's the last one. Last
Owie
one.
zowie.
So
wow.
yeah, you
Right.
ran the gamut of poison needle traps, and you didn't stop once. You just kept going.
I kicked a beehive and I got stung. Yeah, it's not my first time. So
Somebody's gonna have to suck the poison out.
Yeah, you get the
Like
sense.
some oil on there.
You get the sense that there were some pressure plates, and as you kept going, you kept walking, hitting them. You didn't seem to mind the needles till the last one, but they don't seem, the pressure plates don't seem to come back up. So the traps seem to have only activated and be activated once. So if you want
I've got like my face swelling up like an allergic reaction. And I'm like, the way is clear.
all right, you made it. And so now at the end of this corridor, you can see a rusty iron treasure chest sitting on the gritty cave floor.
Well, that would explain all the traps.
Rusty, I have a fear of tetanus. Can someone else come open up this chest?
Sure, I'll do it.
Now you're
I'm
scared.
I'm gonna get down commando style and along the floor, having all the starts going. Can't be too careful. So I'm gonna crawl into the room
Okay, I'll move you down.
and be like, and stand up level with his ass and see the
See all the
damage from
needles.
these.
It's
Yeah.
like there's like it looks like a pin cushion. There's these needles.
Just be like,
Yeah.
ping, ping, ping.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sucking out any poison though. My ancestors did not live to a long ripe age by sucking poison.
No, and it's not an easy location to do that. I'll be honest with you. So, what do you want to do in this room now? You see the treasure chest.
I do. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do what burglars do, and I'm going to burgle the chest.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to
Seeing the propensity for traps and stuff around this chest, I'm going to be very cautious. First of all, I'm going to shoot the chest.
shoot it? Gotcha. With the light bolt.
Yes.
Okay. You hit the chest, and it just plunks into the side of the metal compartment, and it doesn't really do much. Just I get the dent. The bolt is probably dented or maybe even destroyed at this point. Give me a d6. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, the bolt will just be destroyed.
Okay. Let's pop up the advanced roller. Get a D6
Roll
in
high.
there.
You can also roll your physical dice.
That's a 1.
All right, so you plunk it, and it just breaks apart. The light spell dissipates. And now it's dark
Mighty
in this
wizard.
corridor.
Magic my bow. Magic my arrow. Why don't you? Okay.
That'll be your turn, right, AJ?
Yeah. Now it's dark.
Yeah, it's dark down there.
Barbarelli and Rob Zombie and Bobby, do you want to join them?
Well, that
Well-
depends entirely on what Rob Zombie does.
Yeah, and so I can see Barbarelli's gonna start walking down the hall. Then all of a sudden the light goes out ahead of him.
Yeah.
I bet Annette's back up there. Oh no!
Damn you, Annette.
They were brave adventurers, but I think they're a
Lavender,
lost cause. We should
let's
probably
lie
go
down on
around
the floor and
back.
play dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll continue on, but we're gonna need Rob Zombie for the light.
All right.
And,
Well,
I'm gonna ask-
you can move forward. Like the light is shining forward.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in the
Okay.
I'm the salami in the sandwich. You know,
That's right.
you've got to keep the salami in the sandwich. You don't put it on the outside of the sandwich.
And then I'm gonna ask Bobby, but like, is that how it usually lasts? The light? Is it?
No, that's what I was saying. It typically lasts for about an hour, so I'm guessing they got eaten. You can go first if you want to, though.
I would just like to say something.
Okay.
It's at this point that I think my torch just went out because I've been keeping a track of the time.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's 27.
I-
It's 27 right now. Yeah, it's
It's probably
total
sputtering and just
darkness.
gone out. It's total darkness. I'm going to have to reach into my pack and try to pull another one out. How easy is it to do that when it's pitch black?
So how about this? Let's set this scene. So the light source in front of you goes out, right? You're worried for their safety, perhaps, and you're arguing about who's going first, who's the salami of the sandwich or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you hear this: the torch of yours burns out, and then you're all in pitch black darkness, and then you hear from deeper within.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Oh yeah.
From the direction of
Behind Bobby to the west.
Bobby, hey, are you hungry? I got a snack if you need something, man. I can hear your stomach growl all the way up here.
That was not me. In fact, I'm gonna start trying to in the dark slide my way onto the other side of Rob Zombie, who's digging in his pack, just inching my way along the wall.
How often can you cast the light spell?
But I suppose I could cast it again.
Yeah.
It just dawns on me. I have an ability.
Well, it would be your turn, Rob Zombie, and Bobby, if you want to attempt a light spell. If you want to try a torch as well, Fred, you could do that too.
I've got one more torch, so I will try to light that up in the darkness if I can.
Okay, you can light your torch as your action.
I try to summon the magic to
no.
to light something, but unfortunately, the fear it gets to me, I don't cast it properly, and I lose it.
Oh boy.
I
Okay.
don't have that spell anymore.
Oh no!
What is happening?
Doom. That's what's
At
happening.
least that's
Doom.
my understanding of how that works. Yeah.
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 Okay.
But luckily, we have a torch here, so we started the new timer. And you can see the pressure plates pressed and everything. You can move down below and see your friends. Are you lying on the floor, both of you, AJ and Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's a mimic! It must have killed him.
Yeah.
What happened to the light? We should have had like another half an hour.
You can see bits of the bolt scattered on the floor in front of the chest.
When Bobby catches up, Barbarelli's gonna hand him half a sandwich. It's for your stomach, yeah. You know, I can hear you all the way back there. You're hungry and stuff. Here you go. Here.
So that is the end of the round. There we go to Lavender.
All right. A beast approaches. Right? I heard a growl. Hopefully that was its real growl, not its mere tummy growl. And it sounded like it was back up that way. Is there anything else here in this dead end, or should I just
Just
head
the
on?
chest.
Just
You
the
know, as
chest.
everyone else seems to be so iffy with their torches, I'm gonna go ahead and light one of mine up as well.
I'm gonna like that too.
All right. I'm gonna start heading back up northward,
Okay.
but I'll wait for the light. I'll be on guard.
Okay. And then we've got so actually, Josh, you're putting a torch on too?
Yeah, we'll just do the same timer, and I'll have a torch.
All right, I just reset it, so both of you have just a minute off of each other.
Yep.
We'll go to Blurdo.
Right. Before the light leaves the room, I'm going to pick the lock. Well, I'm going to check to see if the chest is locked, and if so, I'm going to attempt to burgle it.
It is locked. You can burgle it. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. This is good. I'm good with dexterity.
Just a heads up. Normally, let's say this was a longer game or something like that. Let's say there was no danger nearby. I would just obviously let you do it. That's kind of like in the rules. Like you are a burglar. It kind of makes sense. But there is something creeping around here, and time is of the essence. So it'll be a check for this time. And a 9. Is that what you got? A 9 is not going to cut it. The fear might be sinking into you as well. Your hands are shaky.
It happens
Palms
to the
are
best of us.
sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. It's all bad.
Do I see anything in the chest through the hole that I made with the shattered bolt?
No, I don't believe so. No, it is
Okay.
what is it, rusty iron chest? No, you did not penetrate.
Can I move the chest?
Yeah, would you like to try moving it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just try dragging it along with you. It's very heavy, but you can move it. It would just make you go a bit slower.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drag the chest along with me.
Okay, it's full. Is what you get the sense that it's a pretty full chest.
I mean, we're gonna have to carry the stuff out of here anyway, so free container.
All right, so you start
Sturdy
dragging
chest.
it. Yeah, you'll start dragging it. We'll go to Bob
I lo-
Borelli.
I loot the loot.
You loot the loot.
What's my vision, my line of sight? I mean, looking at the map on Roll20, there's not much of it.
Yeah,
so
there's not much in this room. It's a big dead end, basically.
okay. So if that's the case, for the meantime, Bob Riley will help Blurdo with the chest.
Okay, so the two of you will start dragging that chest out of here. Let's move your tokens a little bit behind Lavender right there.
Okay.
Okay. Then we'll go to Rob Zombie, excuse me.
Well, Rob is like, dude, can't you open the chest? And it comes over and kicks it while he's holding his torch, of course. And like, give it another go. I'll hang here. You know, there's bound to be some sort of creature wandering around here, but I'm sure we've got plenty of time to crack this thing open. We can't carry the entire chest with us. That'd be ridiculous.
Give me a strength check so you can open it. You want to try to kick it open?
Oh yes, yeah. Of course, I want to try and kick it open.
Go for it.
And
I'm still holding the thing.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm a half orc. I don't think about these things. Okay, so strength check. I rolled a 1, adding my 1 from my strength modifier, so I got a 2. So I stubbed my toe.
Right.
You stub your toe and just make it that much harder for everybody
Move
else.
the chest out of the way. You're like,
I've just kicked it further back into the room.
You're like the Charlie Brown to our Lucy. We're like,
yeah. Line it up.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. We go to Bobby.
I'm just letting them scout ahead. I've got my torch, so I'm feeling all right in this dead end right now.
Okay, we'll go. We'll move everybody up. So Lavender, as you move up, they could follow behind you. Where do you want to go? Back to the stairs, or do you want to go the other way?
I want to go back to the stairs, and I'll go look to see what's over that bridge. Is what my intent.
Gotcha. Okay, move your token. Yep.
Has Lavender got a light source now as well, or?
I do not believe so. That would be correct,
Because
Lavender.
Correct.
He's
so I always
illuminating
wait
stuff.
for the light source, but it seems like I kind of lead the pack.
Sure. So you jump ahead and start to go. The light source is trailing behind you. You're not going to go too far, so you'll stay within the dimness of the light. Can I move everybody's token just so you can get closer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I think everybody sees off of everybody's token for Roll20, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm glad that we do that. Because here's what happens. I'd say maybe, they're just a few seconds behind you, Jordan, but for a moment there, you're staring at a cave room that is very dark. And you can see inside the cave, this specific room, something big. You can see a pale creature. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is, but it's at least the size of a horse, and it hangs upside down from the ceiling. You could see some sort of wing wrapped around it like a tight jacket, and its breathing is heavy. And then the light source comes in, and you can see this is a large albino stingbat. Again, larger than the size of a horse, hanging upside down. What do you do?
It's the mama bat.
So is this kind of like in I Am Legend, where Will Smith goes into the dark to find his dog, and there's all those things like breathing in a circle, and
That's
they don't
it.
notice me? Or is it like it's noticing me and it's like...
Do you want to be stealthy? Do you want to give me a stealth check here? A dexterity check?
Yeah, I'm gonna... Inner monologue is like, remember your training from your mother when you had to creep past sleeping badgers to get to special flowers. 3.
A 3? So you say that out loud, literally, and that makes you... your inner monologue becomes your outer monologue, and you are just so noisy and clumsy going through this corridor. The light source now bringing up the rear, you look back, and the light shines on this creature, and the creature is startled awake. We're going to go into combat as it screeches. Let's begin. Roll. Dexterity check, please.
I was going to drop the chest to grab my bow anyway, so...
Yeah, we'll drop it. We'll drop it right here between the two of you.
Yeah. Well, I've been helping you carry it, so I was going to drop it as well, dude. So it's not.
He's going to drop kick it.
Well, I've tried that, didn't work so well.
Throw it at the bat.
8.
All right. I got a 15. No, 14. So if anybody beat a 14, you're going first. It looks like Bobby did.
Yes.
Bobby in the back, the most alert. Oh my God.
Yes. Lead off with the power.
All right. We're starting with Bobby to start. And then it's going to be Lavender, Blurto, Barbarelli, and Rob Zombie last in the hero order here. And the creature unfurls its, now you can see 6 wings. And it's fluttering down from the ceiling. The ceiling is large, rather large. This one is 40 feet in height. And I'll put the token down here so you can finally see it now. All right, there we go.
Damn.
Ooh.
All right, so go ahead, Bobby. You're up. It actually starts
All right,
right in
I'll
this
wiggle
square.
past some of them. I'm gonna pull out the big guns for this one. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm
gonna magic missile.
They're coming out.
Actually, nah. Do I? Yeah, this looks scary. I'm gonna. What does this do? What does this do? Okay. I'm gonna acid arrow.
Ooh,
So
tell me what that does.
1d20 plus 3. I do nothing and lose my second level spell.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, nice job. Well done.
Yep.
What do you have
see
to
me
roll
come around
to
the
keep your
corner,
spell?
Start trying to summon stuff up, and it just does not work. Okay.
So just to explain the rule here. So basically what happens is if you cast a spell, the DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So if this is a second level spell, it was DC 12. If you fail the check, you lose it for the day. You have to take a long rest before you, or a rest, they only have long rests, before you get that spell back. So you could be lucky and cast a second level spell 10 times a day. Or the first time you try it, like here, fail it, and now you lose it. Luckily, you didn't roll a nat 1, because if you roll a nat 1, you get a critical failure and it has to roll on a mishap chart.
Ooh.
Which is a shame. We really need that to happen at some point. But anyway, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
I was one off. Well, I'm sure we'll get there.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah, that's very similar to how they handle rations and stuff in Dragonbane.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, I only
Anything
have
that...
2 spells left, so we'll see.
So Bobby,
Oh, you'll be fine.
You come up and try to cast that acid arrow, but I mean, you've never seen a creature like this before. The size of a horse, 6 wings. You are shocked, and you start to realize maybe your magic's not powerful enough. Will you have to channel your ancestors?
Self-doubt. Oh, the bane of all wizards.
We'll go to Lavender.
All right, I'm gonna run up and slash at it with my great sword.
Unfortunately, as I mentioned, it's at the top of the 40-foot high cave.
All right, then I will go run up the wall and jump off it in a backflip slash.
Ooh.
Do you have ranged weapons? You still have a spear, right?
Yeah, I've got spear, so
Okay.
I'll throw a spear at it.
Cue Matrix bank scene. Dan, 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 dan.
So I don't remember. I have grit that gives me advantage on strength type checks. That doesn't include attacks, right?
Not attacks, but that would be something like opposing a grapple or something, or pushing someone. Also,
Right,
you know,
okay.
if you were entangled, maybe you try to free yourself, something like that.
Natural 20.
Get out of here!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excellent.
What do I do?
So it doubles the dice. I'm almost
Okay.
certain.
1 plus 2, 3 damage.
Damn! Look at that crit.
Oh wait, no, I've got weapon mastery, 5 damage.
Ah, okay, excellent. You have
Weapon mastery and orc damage.
Gotcha. It's +1.
Oh wait, that's only on melee for orc damage, so 4 damage. I figured it out.
Gotcha. The weapon mastery one will give you +2 at this level to damage. Does it have to be with a specific weapon though?
I have weapon mastery in greatsword and spear, so they each get +1 to attack and damage.
It's
And then
+2
I can-
actually, Jordan. It's 1.
+2.
Yeah, it's 1 and half your level rounded down. So it's 2 at this level.
Half my level rounded down is 1.
Yep, and +1. It's 1 base plus half your level rounded
Oh,
down. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Cool.
2.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So it's 5. You did 5 to the large mama sting bat.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Whatever you just sliced off is entirely vestigial, but well done.
Yeah.
You
Right.
remove a pesky wart or something from it.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep rolling here. We go to Blurto.
Okay, I am going to shoot it with my crossbow. That is a terrible roll to hit.
A 5, not going to cut it. Is that
You
really
guys are
all you
close
get
tonight.
though, Blurdo? Just a +1? Is your dex only a +1?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have any talents that gave you any extra? No, I assume.
No.
Okay.
No.
Blur. Poor Blurdo.
And reload. Reload is instead of my movement.
Excellent. So you maybe you put that chest down, you prop yourself up, you load, you shoot, and then you load again, ready for the next attack.
Swearing and muttering, fuck.
Yep. Barbarelli.
Wow. Barbarelli is going to break the fourth wall again and look at chat and be like, "What's a luck token? Why don't we have one of those?" And then
You don't have a
Bob's
luck
a
token?
meanie.
Didn't we roll that? No.
Reynaldo's saying we should have a luck token.
Luck
Yeah.
tokens are for pussies, and we're not pussies. So let's just keep going.
That's up to you.
To do something to get a luck token. We
So
haven't done
usually you
any.
start-
Yeah, it says if you do something heroic or whatnot, you could be
Oh,
awarded a luck
Still waiting
token.
for the heroics here, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 poison darts and 2 nets. No.
actually,
no,
that's
that's
true.
stupidity. That's not heroic. That's just
No.
that's just bumping into
That's
stuff.
true. That's true. All right.
Technically, though, I think what it really is that usually you start your session with one luck token. It's like inspiration in D&D, right? So you have one luck token. When you spend it, I can give you more in the future, but one is all you can bank typically. So yeah, I would say you all have a luck token to start. So if you wanted to use it, it's basically just a reroll, straight up reroll
Thanks,
on
Chad.
something. Yeah.
Thanks, Reynaldo.
Yeah. I thought we had. Did we not go over this last time? Maybe it was my bad. But yeah, definitely have a luck token.
No, we did. We went over it. I just ignored it because we've got to get this group needs to get ready because we got to play Morkbork at some
yeah.
point. So then you're really going to in for it. So yeah,
We got an hour before the
suck it up, boys. Suck it up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fred likes to play on hard mode. We'll go with Barbarelli.
All right. Barbarelli's going to shoot a longbow.
I'm gonna move you.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
I'm just gonna move you into the room a little bit because I think you were hard.
Okay.
It would be harder for you to see.
Okay.
What was your total?
23.
23 will hit.
Sweet. 5 points of damage.
Your arrow pierces through the flesh of this mother stingbat. 5 damage.
All right,
Excellent.
that's all I have.
All right, we go to Rob Zombie.
Okay. Rob is going to do the most sensible thing, and he flees. No, he doesn't. He's going to come around. He's going to. If I can grab this thing, apparently I can't. No, doesn't want to move. Okay, all right. Just move around here. There we go. All right. I can see the thing. I will use a magic missile, and pray that it works. Oh, shit! I got a combined 9. I failed it. I've just lost my magic missile.
You have lost your magic missile.
Was that with
I just
advantage?
lost. Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 6.
If only you had a luck token.
There, I know, but no more magic missile.
Okay,
So sad.
you choose. Yeah,
Okay.
he's playing on hard mode. Everybody, he's doing it.
I am. I'm playing on hard mode. I mean, but dude, it's up to you. In any case, I'm just going to bank on using a different spell anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. The creature descends from the shadowy stalactites and heads down towards the group. It's flying over you. I'm going to put it to the forefront here. Let's put it to the front. Okay, why can't I put it to the front? All right, well, whatever. Jordan's you're overpowering it. Yeah,
It's underneath of us. We're all standing on it.
it is beneath you, isn't it? Okay, well, there you go. So it's going to be over top of the 3 or 4 of you or so, and it's going to swoop down, and it's going to use its very large beak to try to drain some blood here. Let's see. We're going to go with Jordan, because you're in the front here. Let's see. You hit it as well. What's your armor class right now, Jordan?
Armor class is 10.
Excellent.
Armor classes for pussies.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so this horse-sized stingbat comes down and stabs its beak into you. It's going to connect, and it's going to drain some of your life here. 3 hit points drained.
I mean, that's no needle from a wall. I can take that.
Yeah.
Can I pull my arrow out of it while it's there?
Just deflates back to the normal size stingbat.
It's going to attack again.
No.
It's going to hit again.
No.
for a total of 1 hit point. How many hit points do you have? You're pretty damaged here.
I've got 3 left.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're right there with me.
Yeah.
You're
The wall needle did 6 to me, so this thing's only done 5.
The wall needle has been worse for you than anything in this whole. The traps have been worse for you.
This thing's only done 4 damage to me. So
Yeah, this is nothing compared to the needles.
those needles were the real boss fight.
Yeah. However, you are now
on the
attached.
good side, now you've got an artificial hip.
Yeah, you are now attached to this creature, Jordan. It's got its beak lodged in your chest.
God.
It is your turn right now. Just to let you know, to detach yourself, it is a strength check of DC 18 to remove it.
Is vomiting blood a free action?
Yes, and it's encouraged.
You said it's my turn? Lavender's
Yes,
turn?
lavender. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, I just take my great sword and try to slash into it.
Actually,
Well,
I think I lied to you. Isn't it Bobby's turn? My bad. But you're next,
Okay.
so Bobby can go, and then you can carry on with the great sword.
Real quick,
slash.
did you say DC 18 what check?
So it's an action to remove it, and it's a DC 18 strength check.
thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about what you might want to do. Bobby, you're up.
All right. I am going to magic missile. I get advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
God, what gave you advantage?
That's just how magic missile works.
Oh, perfect.
It automatically has advantage. It
Oh,
does
so-
because like typically magic missile always hits, but in this it
Right.
just always has advantage.
So Fred, you
Magic
actually
man.
didn't do that last time.
He did.
No,
he
I
said he
did. I rolled a 1 and a
6.
6. I'm
you
skilled at rolling
Are
very low.
so skilled. That's what happened.
I am. That's why I
All
took
right,
magic
4
missile.
damage is I just finger gun him.
Got it. Excellent. That works. Okay, so that's the end of Bobby's turn. Are you going to stay where you are? Are you going to leave? You're going to move? Where are you going?
I'm gonna wiggle my way down here just a little bit
Okay, sounds good.
because I'm very brave.
Yeah, there are no attacks of opportunities in this game, so you move freely. We go to Jordan. What's Lavender doing now that you've attached to this mother stingbat?
Lavender does not know what to expect from this queen of queen bees. If this stinger is going to do him in, or if he should try to slash it in half. But I'm going to try putting my grit to good use with advantage on strength type checks. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know how many hit points monsters have in this thing. It could have 100. It could have 20. I don't know. But
Probably
you know what?
not
I'm
100,
actually-
but not 100, but it's
I'm going to
it's
slash
easy.
at it because I've got a lot more bonuses to that as opposed to advantage. I don't know. I want to slash, so
Okay.
I'm going to use my great sword as it's flailing me about, sucking me dry. I'm going to great sword slash. That's 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that will connect.
Woo!
Great. Oh, minimum damage with a plus
1?
3. So 4 damage.
Nice. Your minimum is 4. That's actually pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I'm a real
Yeah.
baller. Done.
All right. You slash into the mother. We go to Blurdo. Bobarelli on deck.
Don't say Bally, you'll remind him of the Mets game that he's missing. Okay,
Starts in 13 minutes. Don't worry, I got plenty of time.
you're good. You're good.
That's
Okay.
pre-game show.
Here we go. Psang. Oh man. Just
Short
not my reload.
Crossbow? Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. You're
That's
again
me.
reloading. And what's funny is I imagine this is probably horrifying because Jordan decided not to try to detach. So he's flailing. This thing's got its beak in his chest and everybody's screaming. You got Bobby running away. You got
I'm actually aiming to put Jordan out of his misery, and I'm missing both.
Oh God. All right, Bobarelli, what can you
I'm
do?
rat checking him.
Mercy shot. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do it now. Kill me.
Bobarelli's gonna look and that's a not so nice. That's a
You're gonna
Gets
feel
sprayed
that.
in his blood.
it's like, Bobarelli is gonna pull his arrow out while he's there.
May I just take this back, please? Thank you.
take this if you don't mind? Can Bobarelli run to a little bit of a safer place? He's getting a little claustrophobic.
Yes, so to the west, I know it's cut off here, but to the west there is the bridge actually
Okay.
that you were able to spot from before. So if I'm just going to move you just so you can
Okay.
see. Unfortunately, roll 20 is really messing me up here, but there's the bridge
that's
it's
okay.
right there.
That's okay. I'm good. And I will take a shot with my longbow from there.
Okay, great.
Oh, and Barbarelli was in the middle of eating a sandwich, so he's gonna like put the sandwich in his mouth and hold it. But, like,
Was this the creature that? This wasn't even the creature that growled. Am I right?
It was, yeah. hmm
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah.
It
that-
sounds similar.
I'm just thinking like something comes up behind us while we're fighting this thing.
this creature's name is Annette.
Oh.
I'm just taking the
Whoa.
lighting off because it's just getting in the way. So
Okay.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for
God
to-
mode engaged.
dirty
Oh, so-
20, that'll
Yep,
hit.
dirty
Yeah.
20.
Mhm.
Right. Man, my D8 is terrible. 3 points of damage.
3. Oh boy. All right. Anything else from Barbarelli?
No, that's it. He's gonna. That's all.
All right, we go to Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie is going to unload with one of his few spells that are left. I'm going to try. I don't know how well this is going to work. I'm going to try to put it to sleep with the sleep spell. So I'll try to get it to work first. It's supposed to be a near range, so I'm assuming I'm close enough to make this work. And it says a near size cube extending from you. So I figure I can get it. That'd be about right.
It's near for sure. Yes, and you can. It's got a height in this room, so yeah, I imagine it would work.
Cool. All right.
I'm just looking
If
up
you get
sleep as well.
Yeah, so this fields extends from view. Choose a number of living creatures in the area up to your level. So I'm only picking that creature. I don't want to put anybody else to sleep if I can help it. And so that's what I'm aiming to do. And I got a 12. So it succeeds, but it only puts to sleep something that is level 2 or less.
Yeah, I mean, you're running out of spells. You're desperate for some sort of solution here to help your friend, and you try in a desperate attempt to cast sleep, but this creature is beyond the level of this spell.
Oh no! And it's at this point that you see my legs to shake just a little bit, and I run down the peasant way away from it if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not too far, because I don't want to.
You want to be behind Wally?
Yeah, actually, I want to be in front of Wally. I'm going to go in front of Wally.
So the two of you
You're running away?
Sorry, guys. I think I'm in trouble.
He bravely ran away. Okay, so the creature goes. Jordan, it's lodged its beak into you. So for this, it automatically hits with its drain attacks in the next round. So the first drain attack is going to hit, and that's going to cause this much damage. 3, and is that your total hit points?
I believe that's what he said his total was at.
Okay. Oh, did he step away? Oh no, he's here.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were asking Josh. Yeah, I'm at 3, so I am.
Oh, did I say Josh?
No, you said
No,
the correct
just-
name.
I just
didn't see
heard.
that he
I
came
just heard
back.
3, and that was like the magic Josh number for a while. But now it's also my magic number.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So
I am at 0, which means I am dead.
So no, here's what happens when you take damage. So if you are dropped to 0, you're knocked out. Basically, you go unconscious, right? You're dying is really the term here. Here's where we start a death timer. I'll have you roll it. It's a D4 plus your con modifier, minimum of 1. I think you have a decent con though, right?
4.
Okay, so it's 4 in total. So that's how many rounds you are going to have until you are either dead or stabilized. On each of your subsequent turns, you roll a d20, kind of like a death save in D&D. On a nat 20, similar to D&D, you'll rise with 1 hit point. A creature, though, an intelligent creature, so that might eliminate some of our party here, can attempt to give first aid to a dying creature. That's a 15 intelligence check. If they do, they'll stop you from dying, but you're still unconscious. So they have 4 rounds to do that. Yeah, and if you don't, the death clock runs out, you die. That's how you die in this game. So the creature,
He's still impaled, so if he gets more damage next round, he's going to die, right?
let's see here. I'm gonna double check that if you get hit.
Sorry, I just wanted to know.
No, it's a great question.
15 is more than double my intelligence score.
It's a great question.
Yes,
Oh,
we
no.
need to recover.
How about a huge fourth wall breaking moment? Huge shout out to the chat. Great to see everybody. I think we hit like at least 35 people viewing already.
Sweet.
So welcome everybody to Shadowdark, and it's getting dark for our party at this moment. And huge shout out to Wayne. Thank you for the super chat. This is a bribe to the DM for a TPK.
Okay, Wayne's a long time follower of mine as well. He's always hoping for those TPKs. He loves
It's
them.
not like this is hard enough.
Well, you're unconscious for right now, and I think
away.
the creature sees that there's more threats, so it's going to go and try to suck the blood out of our goblin friend here.
Oh, man.
What's the
Am I
TPK timer?
still
I
on
mean,
its-
when's the game start?
Your
Yeah, it's going to shish kebab us. It's got you on there already. It's shoved
Right.
you back a bit.
might as well. Jordan, you're still a death clock of 4, right? That's what you rolled.
That's what I rolled. Yes.
Yeah, and if somebody in the
When
chat
do
or-
I tick it down at the end of
on
the
your
round?
turn, yeah, on your
My
turn.
turn, okay.
Yep. So everybody, and if you know in the chat, let us know what happens if you strike a character who's down, because I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't see it in the rules under death, which is on page 89. So if you let me know,
Maybe it's
that'd be
just
great.
a no-brainer. It's up to you.
It could be,
to
yeah,
decide.
it could be you die. It could be just up to the DM. But I think for right now, it wants to use last attack on you, AJ. So let's go with that. What's your armor class?
It is 12.
You are hit, unfortunately, as it strikes its beak into you for 4 damage.
Okay, I'm still alive.
And you are also attached to it now. We'll go to Lavender.
Okay. So I roll a d20.
Sorry, I did the same thing again. I went to the top of the order. Bobby first, then Lavender. But yes, you'd roll a d20.
All right, it's kind of blocking the way out, right?
Totally. That way, the south, where you are, from where you are? Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna finger gun it because that's all I really can do, and I'm just gonna.
That should be the name of that spell now.
Finger guns.
Okay,
Finger
man,
gun.
it is really good thing that I have advantage on that.
Yeah, seriously.
D4 and another 4 damage. Man, I've been rolling max damage on my finger guns.
So while Blurdo has been shish kebabbed, Jordan is lying on the floor. Lavender's lying on the floor, blood being drained. The rest of the party fleeing. The hero of the day, Bobby, finger guns, magic missiles at this creature, and you cause the killing blow. It falls, slinks to the floor. It's just on top of Blurdo, I'm sure, at this point. It's engorged with the blood of Lavender, and all of Lavender's blood starts to inject back onto
Nice.
you.
My spine's across the chest with this
Yeah.
thing on top of me.
Yep.
For clarification, as he finger gunned, his eyes were absolutely closed. That was like
Oh my god.
Hey, Bobby, well done. Ah, look at that.
Hey! I told you I was a powerful wizard.
All right. That's the end of combat. Jordan, we're just going to keep going in our... Actually, it's funny. That is now back to the calling order. So, Jordan, give me a death save here.
Yeah, I rolled a 17, and so I tick this down to 3.
Yep, tick down to 3. You look around. Everybody gets a sense of what's going on. Even the cowards over the bridge. You can see your body, your friend's body on the floor. We go to Blurdo. What do you do now that you're underneath this creature here?
I'm going to try and shove it off me, and in the process, try and assist Jordan at Lavender in not dying.
I would say that getting out from under this thing, detaching yourself, that's going to be your action. But
Okay.
you can get up and move to the body of your friend.
Yeah, I say, stay with me.
And then we'll go to Barbarelli.
Barbarelli will come over with his 6 intelligence and 4 wisdom and be like, I think you're just taking a nap. Hey, you want a sandwich?
Does that count?
I'll hand Blurdo a sandwich.
All right.
You
How
know,
the hell is he supposed to eat it? Blurdo, how is he supposed to eat that thing? Shove the sandwich in the bleeding hole.
yeah,
I mean, it might apply some pressure to the wound and sop up a bit of the blood. So
Who's the salami here?
he'll put it over like a
It's a when they said dressing, they meant never mind.
That's all I got.
All right, Barbarelli is done. Rob Zombie, you're up.
Barbarelli's not very smart.
what sort of dressing? Ranch.
Thousand Island.
Thousand Islands, nice and thick. That'll slow it down.
Rob Zombie, you're up.
Well, since nobody seems to be like sticking their finger in the right place, and we're dealing with sandwiches, I'm going to come over to our downed friend, and I'm not entirely sure how to stabilize a character, but I figure if I stick my finger in a hole or put my hand over where the blood is pissing out, that might help.
It's an intelligence check of 15.
Yep.
An intelligence check.
Or you
Good
can
Lord.
cast a healing spell, but I don't think you have those.
I don't have that sort of thing. No, that doesn't. Yeah, but I have intelligence, so I can do that.
Okay.
So apparently that came out as a 11 total.
So that's not going to cut it, but you try to do some CPR or whatever you could do to pause the bleeding. But he's been hurt real bad, punctured right through the chest with this sting bat. We'll go to Bobby and then back to Lavender.
All right, Lavender, let's see what I can get going on here. It's a D20, and with a +3, that would be 9. So that's another fail.
This is the way you die, Jordan.
Everybody's surrounding you doing CPR and nothing's working.
This is the
So
way
I
you
imagine
die.
that Bobby comes out and he starts treating the needle wounds on his back end.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
Oh, this
applying
must have
pressure.
been it.
I'm stopping the bleed.
This must have been it. Jordan, give me another check. Roll a 20.
Not a 20, so this ticks down, and I look up and I hold my sword over my chest and I say, my king, whoever's trying to help me, like
Bobby. Definitely Bobby.
getting ready for my Boromir death, All right.
Bobby's not looking like his finger guns. He's not looking.
Okay. Go ahead, Blurno.
Okay. Here we go.
Not good.
Oh my God.
Natural one.
Can I try to spend a luck token on it?
You can.
And it's just
about
rolling
this.
again?
Yeah.
Just rolling again?
It's a
Okay.
reroll, yeah.
If this is a 20, it's going to be so cool.
5.
You did 4 times better.
That's like, yeah.
Barbarelli. Oh my God.
This dice roll was broken.
Better.
Barbarelli's gonna give it a try. He's like watching what everybody else does. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Let's see.
Maybe you should not do what everyone else is doing.
I have a -2 to my intelligence. What can go wrong?
Oh.
Dice roller is so bad.
That's a 10.
Okay. We go to Rob Zombie.
All right, here we go. Well, I got a +3 to this thing, but it still requires me to roll a 20-sided dice. So that's
Maybe
a
we
problem.
shouldn't all be thumping on his chest at the same time.
Heave.
Oh, no, I got a 7. That's only 10.
Oh my God, Bobby.
I'm trying
one more
hard. It's getting the elbow in there instead of pump that hard. It's just not working.
Bobby,
When
go
Fate
ahead.
just
We've
really
tried breathing
wants
into the wound.
a character death.
Bobby, go ahead. Give me a check.
All right. And with my +3, that brings it up to a 17.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I rolled a nat 1. You rolled a 14.
I'm rolling some random dice. Yeah, don't worry about me.
I'll go ahead and use my luck. Then I got excited because I saw a 14, and I was like, wait, no, I rolled a 1.
You
Okay,
rolled a nat
I'm gonna
1,
use
yeah.
a luck, and I'm gonna roll another d20.
Okay.
There we go. That's an 18. That's an
Okay.
18.
So you help up your friend who is
It's bruised.
who's actually he is unconscious still. He's stable.
Very anemic right now.
Very anemic. Very low.
Did you
on-
guys realize? I think it's the giant chest wound was the problem.
Oh, I was trying to breathe into it.
I think we just need to stop the bleeding, and whew, glad we got that one figured out.
Trying to inflate me like a balloon.
Yeah, I don't think it was connected to your lungs.
You had one round left, Jordan, but you're unconscious now. So if anybody, I guess we could try to wake him. Let's see what it can do here.
I did find there's so salami in there, though.
Yeah, he's unconscious right now, but it doesn't say anything about him not being able to wake up or like he has to wake up in hours like in D&D. So if you want to try to wake him up, you can take some time here. Maybe just take a few minutes and get your bearings here.
Yeah, I think
I
we all
think-
need to clean up. That was messy.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so you'll spend a few
Plus
minutes.
that, but
Go ahead.
that bat's leaking everywhere.
Yeah, the bat is leaking everywhere, and the blood that it sucked from Lavender is now pooling out, but along with its own, its own goos and stuff like that. This area, especially the corridor where you were standing, Blurto, that is pretty much blocked off with the body of the creature and all the ooze coming out of it.
We can't put that blood back in him now.
No.
I'm not a
So
doctor,
it's-
but I don't think we can.
It's spoiled. Yeah.
Let's see here.
If we had gotten it before it hit the ground, then maybe. It's dirty now.
We should get him back to the town.
I think we should definitely do that. Maybe I should. I just realised I had invisibility. Maybe I should have actually cast invisibility on them. I'm feeling really bad about that. Please don't tell him that I had invisibility. Okay, shh. So who's going to lead off? And
Plus we've got the
cast
chest.
invisibility in there.
Well,
Yeah,
Let's
we
grab
got
the
the
chest and
chest.
him.
Let's take the chest back. Yes, we'll take
well,
the chest with us.
you can get the chest, but unfortunately, the chest is over here on the other side of the body.
I'll
Well,
climb over.
We could eat our way through. We could just drag it out of the way, can't we? Just
other
drag it
side
out
I'm
of
of
not
the-
eating
the-
that thing.
Just drag it out of the way.
Yeah, you want to
We'll just
drag it out of the
pull
way?
it.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just drag it out of the way. And
Okay.
Get the chest.
Jordan, give yourself 1 hit point. You'll be resting over here in the corner while the rest of the crew is getting themselves set, ready to pull
That's
that.
me
that
in the corner.
yeah.
That's
My
With the
treasure
hole in the
chest.
chest, bleeding.
bleeding my.
It's all patched up with
Lifeblood.
salami though, so you're it's gonna hold for
Yeah.
quite a bit. All right, so you move
Good as gold,
yourselves.
mate. Good as gold.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have antiseptic effects from all the pepperoni and stuff, so you'd be all right.
Mhm.
So who's
It's
gonna
got
take
cloves in
point?
there. It might even be
Should
pink.
be right, mate. Should be right.
Who's taking point on this movement of this horse-sized?
All right. I think Lavender
Well,
is going to take point.
Lavender needs to rest. That's how he'll gain the
it's
hit
true.
point back.
I don't
Um,
need rest.
I have.
I don't need rest.
I have -3 strength, so I'm not
I-
the person
I
to
have-
be
I
lifting
have-
heavy bats.
Just rub some oil on it, Lavender.
I have 13 strength, so I can help.
All right. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make you make a check for this or anything like that. This is you have time. You get the sense that you've killed the big bad here, so you go in and start to move the body.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, there is quite a lot of fluid here. There's obviously the blood that it was engorged with, that it spewed out, its own blood. You can also see that it's leaking some sort of yellowish goo, similar to that you saw in the nesting room.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Seeing this, and since I just cleaned up, I don't want to get messed up again. Can I just toss a grappling hook into it and then pull it out of the way?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I want to just
That's
Oh,
fine.
grappling it.
Well, and the super intelligent wizard, that is Bobby, will just say, "Hey, now that we're not scared of getting killed, Blurto, couldn't you just try opening the chest again with your burglar stuff?"
Yeah, but I'm also wounded, so I want to get that back to town so that if I do get
Okay.
stuck with a needle or something like that, I don't die instantly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so that's fine. Grappling hook it is?
Yeah.
So you
grappling hook and then rope and then pull it out of the way.
Yeah, you rope
Yeah.
you rope the creature. You throw the grappling hook on the other side. You lodge it in, and fishing hook almost start to drag it, pull it. And
I'll
the
help
floor
you.
is absolutely disgusting from all the, like I said, the fluids. You take
Yeah.
one step though, in to kind of get on the other side. It's squishy underneath your feet. You throw the grappling hook over. You start to pull, and it's honestly it's really slippery underneath your feet, Barbarelli. What do you do here?
Well, I'm gonna keep doing it because he's like, well, he's just gonna dig in his feet. He's just gonna take the ball of his feet and just kind of dig in a little bit more and keep
I
pulling.
was going to help him, so I'm quite happy to hang on to the other end of the rope with him and give it a good tug.
Oh, I see what you're asking me. He'll put the sandwich away and use both hands.
Perfect, excellent. So you finally use both hands. You get your friend to help, and you reposition your footing. You look down at the cave floor. Again, it's a mess of pussy yellow and blood mixed together. But now your foot hits something. It's a little different consistency. It's almost like a little springier, a little almost like a stickier. And you realize beneath you is a black goo that's rising through the cracks in the floor, a black pudding has entered the room. Roll initiative
Oh,
one more
man.
time.
I thought we struck Texas gold.
Roll one more time. As the
Oh, man,
creature,
this is where we all
underneath the
die.
creature is this
Found
black
us in the
ooze.
hole.
I got a 7.
A 7, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Looks like Flutes, you got the highest?
Oh, I got to put mine in there. 15 for me.
I forgot the +1, so that's 15 for me as well.
Yeah, it looks like Jordan, you're going to be first here. So maybe this is even like even better. You're like, you got the bandage. You're lying up against the cave wall. You're like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. You're just lying out there sideways, watching everybody move this thing, and you're the first to maybe even notice the black pudding coming up from the ground. What do you do?
Look out! Activated charcoal, and I throw a spear.
Go for it.
17.
A 17, you say, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so I believe that hits. Yep, go for it.
Max damage, which is 8 damage.
So you throw that spear in and you hit true. You gather the strength, from your training and your knowledge and everything. You throw it, hits it dead center, and it's made of wood, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
And the spear just starts to hits in it like a tar pit and just slowly is dissolving within the ooze. And you don't think it does any damage.
Oh no, it's regular charcoal. Run!
We go to Blurto. You're I guess we should reposition our tokens just a bit. These two are closer to it. But Blurto, you're up.
Okay, seeing that, I'm going to grab my short sword and slash at it.
Go for it.
And that's made of metal. Okay, so that's using my strength, right?
Yeah, if you're well, you could use Dex on it if it is a finesse. So I think.
Oh,
the short
I
sword
absolutely
is.
use Dex then
Yeah.
because my strength is -3.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 12 to hit.
Okay, gotcha. Jordan, by the way, your spear is unusable at this point.
Oh yeah.
You do hit.
Nice.
Roll
I
your
don't
damage.
add anything to damage, do I?
No, roll your. What'd you get for damage?
6.
You slash it, and just like hitting a puddle of water, most of the ooze just kind of separates and then reforms. You get the sense that this didn't do any damage either. And I need you to. Oh, I'm so sorry. You see your short sword deteriorating before your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
It is destroyed.
Let's run. Can we? I'm guessing the chest is a lost cause at this point.
It's just beyond the ooze, AJ. It's just there. You
I'm-
can see the edge of the rusty iron chest right here.
Can I make a heroic leap towards the chest?
I think that would be an action. So maybe on your next turn, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bunch my legs.
Okay, you're getting ready. You're bracing yourself. We go to Barbarelli.
Barbarelli's freaking out.
Yeah,
Freaking out, man.
salami might not save you this time.
No. Oh, hey, oh.
Every weapon, by the way, that you've seen go into this thing has not only seemed ineffective, but it has just been destroyed. It's been dissolved.
Try punching it.
Um,
It's effective against weapons and metal.
yeah.
It's acid. Maybe we can throw water on it.
Is my
Just a heads
grappling
up.
hooks?
Just a heads up, by the way, it's 14 minutes left on your torch.
Oh boy, 14 minutes on a torch.
Set it on fire?
If Barbarelli sees Blurdo headed for the chest, then he's going to try to heroically jump over and get it as well.
Okay. Do you want to make an strength check here?
I can, sure.
Go for it. See if you can leap over this puddle of ooze.
Would my grit help me with that?
I would say absolutely. And the DC, this is going to be a difficult one, so it's going to be a DC 15.
Okay. Like 15 divided in half, or like a net, like a 15.
Is that the way they do it in Chicago?
It could be. So yeah, I'm going to miss that.
Oh no. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm gonna say this is what happens, Wally. You're gonna land on top of the creature. This the mother. The ooze is
okay.
coming up from the ground. So
Okay.
it's just you kind of beneath
Yeah.
the creature that you just recently killed. So you
Yeah,
land on
and that's-
top of maybe even face down
On
onto
a net.
belly flop on its belly.
I like this. Yeah.
And you've got yellow goopy pus in your eyes, and that's going to give you disadvantage on any sort of like thing you need to use sight for next turn.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you're right
that-
You deep dished it.
Yeah, that could be that could be bad. Yep.
Yeah. You're covered in the goop. All right.
Okay.
We'll go to Rob Zombie.
I'm going to try to put it to sleep. I have no idea if this is going to work because I've never used sleep on a ooze, but I'm going to give it a go.
It's not gonna work.
I think it needs some sort of a ganglia to do that.
It's much worse than that. You know, Bob,
That
how
one?
we were talking about. yeah, get it that one. I try to
No.
cast sleep. Yeah, so I don't just lose it. I believe there is a complete fuck up table for spellcasters.
There is, and
Yes,
I've got
the
it open.
Wizard mishap table.
Give me
Yes.
a D12.
Could
I
this
have
do
it pulled
something
up.
to the
You
thing
just
though?
roll a D12. I can tell you
Yes.
your result.
Yep. Give me a D12.
yeah. All right, I'm rolling the d12 now.
Could it perhaps make the creature explode instead?
You have it
It-
pulled up
it-
too, Bob?
Yeah, I got it up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All oozes
Okay.
in the area crust over.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it's a 9. So tell me the good news.
So here's what happens. Poof. You suppress all light within a near distance from you, including sunlight and magical light for 10 rounds. So your torch goes out,
Gone.
and you are all trapped here with this ooze.
This
And-
is the end.
Fade to black,
Beautiful
baby.
friend. The
Fade
end.
to black. And
Okay.
time for the Mets game.
Well,
In the darkness, screaming, we shall end.
and then you hear me scream audibly as I move away from the creature down the pathway, saying, "Flee for your lives!" And I'm gonna run for it.
You run, and you have no light right now, so you run.
Yeah,
and-
I don't know how far I can get. I'm feeling across along the walls, but
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what I
gonna
would
have
do,
you
'cause I
just
can't
go
Have you
s-
ever run in darkness in a cave? It's not recommended.
it's not good.
I've actually had to learn how to fight in darkness. It's part of martial arts training, and where I
Ooh.
used to. Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not
Yeah.
fun.
No.
So here's what I'm gonna have you do. As you run over the bridge area, give me a dexterity check. See if you can keep your balance here.
Oh, I might fall off and kill
Yeah.
myself. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right,
This is getting
I'm
bad.
rolling it now. I rolled
I
a 7.
myself have-
There's no modifier.
Nice.
It's just a 7.
A 7. Okay, you're gonna end up taking from the fall 4 points of damage as you land on the bottom of the bridge instead of where you intended to go. You land at the bottom here.
4.
how it happened.
Did you say 4?
4.
All right,
I rolled a
okay.
4. Yeah.
All right, so I'm assuming I'm prone.
Yeah, you're flat on your back down at the bottom of the cave there. Now, the area we'll say is this room. This room is devoid of light now. So you'd have to get out of this room to be able to light a new torch.
If I had a new
so-
torch.
Now, it didn't say it snuffs it out, or are you saying it snuffs out because it says it suppresses the light?
Yeah,
So
suppresses
the torch is
light.
still going. It's just
Oh.
dark.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
then that's fine then. So then actually once you get out and you fall, you land on the bottom. That's a decent drop. You now see light. You look up and it's darkness at the bridge, but you see the light down below you with your torch. So you can see.
Yeah, so I'll just run for the bridge and jump off. And that's all I can do. That's
Okay.
all I can do.
We'll go to
Like what bridge?
we'll go to Bobby.
Bobby. All right. He hears the call to run, but after killing the other creature and helping stabilize his friend Lavender, he's kind of feeling himself. He's like, this is my moment for glory. So
Bobby's
in the
moment.
darkness of the cave, he's just gonna say, "Look in wonder at the powerful wizard Bobby, heir of caviar, and my powerful finger guns." And he's just gonna try and shoot finger guns at it.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
So the finger guns go off
Okay, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
for 2 damage.
Oh, that's gotta do it, right? That's it. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
So I guess what do we hear?
So you Yeah, so actually, because it's complete darkness, I think I'm going to say you have disadvantage in this roll. Yeah, because you're just gaming for where you think it is, and that's not very
Actually,
good.
and to be completely fair, if I were to read it, I think it might actually say that I have to see the creature.
Oh,
Let me
Magic
double
Missile
check.
says
No,
you pick a creature you can see.
it might. It might. Hold on, let me pull it back up. Where is it? No, actually, it doesn't.
Okay, so
It just
You
This-
imagine it real well.
the 7 was your
This
first
is-
roll. What's the total with your
Visualize.
7 roll?
Visualize the attack. Visualize
would be a 10.
A 10. Okay, that would, you feel like you hear the plop of the force hitting into something on the ground there. You're hoping it's the enemy, not one of your friends, but you don't hear any cries, and you get the sense it might have hit this creature. You're fairly certain, at least, you hit the direction.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
I think Bobby thinks he killed it, so he's feeling good about himself, and he's just going to hang out for a minute.
Awesome.
That's his turn.
Awesome. Okay, so then the creature's going to go then. Let's see here. You're on top of the creature, the mother, Wally.
That's right. And with my scout background, you survived on stealth, observation, and speed. So
This is you.
I'm stealthing on top of it.
This is
I'm just-
you.
I'm just like the Titanic's going down, and I'm the only one on the board.
You can feel wet, goopy tendrils wrap up around the mother and attempt to grab at you.
Oh, no.
Your AC is what?
Is that a 34?
It's 3 dice, so don't worry about the 34.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But-
What was the question?
Your AC is
14.
okay, so only one of these is going to hit you.
Okay. Do I get to pick which one?
The 18. And here's your damage.
That's a lot of dice.
11.
Oh,
Ah, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Are you
it's bad.
alive?
Yes. I still have 2 hit points.
Oh god. Okay.
Wow.
Do you feel one of those tendrils smack you and starts to just leave that sear, that burn, chemical burn on you as it wraps around your leg or your arm or something like that?
Mhm.
We'll go to
I
top of
deserve
the
that.
order.
I deserve that.
Lavender.
All right. My spear does nothing.
It's dark. You have no spear.
Dark. I'm going to feel the wall and try to make it out to the bridge.
Okay, you can do that.
All right.
You
So-
want to move yourself, or you want me to move you?
Wherever you think I'll end up, Bob, take the wheel.
Okay. You get to the bridge and you can see the light shining down below as you finally can see out of the darkness. There's your friend Rob Zombie down below, about 20 feet, 15 feet below you.
All right. I'll continue on this way, and I'll start making a noise so everyone can hear, like, this is the way out. You know, like,
Caw, caw, caw.
right.
Yeah, I think it would have moved very slow, so maybe you would equivalent of run or dash to the edge of the bridge.
Great.
And you call out to your friends to follow you. We go to Blurdo.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to follow the wall and get the hell out of there because that thing just, yeah, it's an indestructible inky Satan of death. And we can go double back around. So I think, guys, that it's coming towards any movement because it had plenty of food there. As soon as we started moving around, it was coming at us. So
True.
maybe if we sneak up real quiet, we'll be able to get that chest, or maybe we just come back and get it later.
I don't think I was moving.
Oh, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm no dungeonologist.
Well, you did
But,
jump. You jumped onto.
Oh, that's
mother,
right. That's
but
right. Yeah, yeah.
You made a
Yeah.
belly flop. All right,
But we could go back around up the front here because I think that connects back up with where we were, and we could grab that chest and then bring it back around, and then I think that way is the way out.
All right.
I
you wanna move-
love your optimism. We haven't even escaped yet, and we're still talking about rescuing the treasure chest.
Oh, they're dead, but I mean, I'm alive.
You want to move to the light then?
I got bills to pay and kids to feed. You know.
You want to move
Yeah.
to the bridge then?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And then we go to Bob Borelli. You're on top.
Oh, really? his just has to flight, man. Can he see?
You cannot.
Oh, he's going to follow the sweet sounds of Lavender's voice
Go for it.
as he can. Yeah.
So I'll double move you to beyond Lavender.
Okay.
Okay. And you hop off you just in the direction of the voice. You just hop, do your best jump over the ooze, and you land on firm ground, and you just feel the wall and head out.
When he does get in the light, you guys can see Barbarelli. It looks like Deadpool
Yeah.
without the costume. Without the costume.
Yeah, like an avocado.
Yeah. Like,
We go to Rob Zombie. You're on the floor.
I'm on the floor. Well, I'll be getting up off the floor, and I believe I'm on a different level to the rest of everybody else.
Yes, you are.
And I hold the torch, and I was like, has everybody got through? Because Indy, the torch is going out.
You have
Oh, yeah.
It's spluttering. Oh God.
2 minutes
Okay.
and 30 seconds with the torch.
I'm going. Yeah.
That's your
next
turn.
turn, I'm okay.
What do you got, Fred? You going to move?
No, because if I move, then anybody else who needs to try to get out of there doesn't have any kind of light source to find. So, yeah, I don't know what everybody else is doing, but they need to be jumping off that bridge towards the light source. I don't know where they're going. Where are you?
Bobby, you're up.
Yeah, Bobby, hearing everyone run off, is going to kind of walk over to the bridge. He's not as worried as he walks out there, and he has his torch. So, once he kind of gets to the bridge, it'll, shed some light, and he'll casually just kind of like use his other oil flask to reignite it and just say, I'm pretty sure I killed it. Don't know what we're all running for.
Wait, you've got an oil flask?
Yeah.
doesn't everybody?
Not
No?
everybody. You have to buy
I
that.
don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
So you come out happy, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm like facing them as I just reignite, like refuel my torch. And that's what I use my action for, is I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's dead.
So here's what I picture in my head, right? You all rush out. Lavender's like in the middle of the bridge, calling everybody out one at a time. You move over, and you've got Rob Zombie at the bottom, like trying to coordinate. Like, I have the light, I'll hold it here. And then finally, Bobby comes walking out, strolling, even we would say, happy, pleased, burns up the oil. So we're gonna redo the light source here. We'll go back to the hour. Torch is lit, happy. And then 3 inky tendrils from the magical darkness come out and grab at you, Bobby.
My AC is a 10, by the way,
Behind you.
to go along with my 3 HP.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
9 and 7. Bobby is, and this is where I'm going to go with my GM intuition here, that yes, you'll drop to 0, and then that other tendril is just going to wrap around you, seep into your nostrils, your mouth, your ears, and pull you back. Your torch drops to the floor right in front of Lavender, and Bobby goes back into the darkness.
Well, and that was enough damage to kill him 5 times over. So he's probably dead.
Bobby goes back, and you all see this horrified look on each other.
Hey,
Did Bobby drop the torch, though?
Yes, he dropped the torch. Yep.
Okay.
yeah.
Lavender,
Pick up Hey, you see my grappling hook in there? Those
It's
are
like this-
expensive.
Lavender, do you want to pick up that torch?
Absolutely. I pick up the torch
Okay, you have it.
from he who saved me, that I can no longer save,
Yeah, he's gone.
and I flee.
Okay, everyone, if you want to run at this point, you can. The ooze has plenty to feed on.
Yeah.
We good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can. There's only one problem for me, is like, I'm not with the rest of the group. I'm on a different level, and the light went out. So as they're running away,
They could.
I can't see where I'm going. I got no idea.
Well, you do
I think I'll
recognize
go
where
down.
you are. You can get back to the room with the nests and end up the stairs to meet your friends. So that's not a problem. They could even throw.
We
a
could
torch
probably
there.
make enough money selling a map that says there's a chest in this dungeon than what was actually in the chest anyway. So we'll just go back to town and do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll
Photocopy
call it
it.
here.
Yeah,
that is
was
the
good.
Twisting Cave of the Pale Ones. What a game! Tons of tons of shenanigans.
Bob,
And
thanks for running that.
Well
thank you,
done.
thank you.
Good
Thanks, Bob.
system. I like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that was fun.
And rest in peace, Bobby. He was
Yeah, well done, Bobby.
Yeah.
I
a
thought
The
legend.
winner of the day is
That's
whoever
right.
dies. So yeah.
Well, you guys were all blocking the the bridge too.
My goodness. Yeah, so
well done.
that was the Twisting Cave of the Pale Ones. Like I said, it's a one shot. It's included in the Kickstarter. I got it. It's fun. There's lots of little one shots that could probably be done in like 2 to 3 hours. They're really quick. The map, you see the map, the whole map now. It's very small, and a lot of them are like that. I think that those kind of one shot ones are like that. But I am playing in a campaign of Shadowdark right now. Tomb of Horrors. I've actually added a story around it. We do that every Wednesday now on my channel. We've done 2 episodes so far and our session 0. It's been a lot of fun. They're actually, like I said, we're doing this more like a campaign. So they've set up in his town nearby what they think might be some sort of a tomb or something like that, and we'll see what they get into next week. But they're going there. So
Also, if you want to run some free adventures on my channel, I've got some system agnostic adventures that you can run with any game system, and that'd be perfect for Shadowdark as well. So go and check those out.
I think that's great because I think a lot of the material does adapt to this very well. It is very similar to D&D with a lot of its mechanics, dice rolls. It's really not too different. So if anything will work with 5e, it's just you scale it down basically. But yeah, I think it's easy to adapt to. Yeah.
It's got some of the features that I like about 5e, but it's still got like the grit of basic Dungeons and Dragons with the at any time a black pudding can go up your nose and pull you in.
Yeah, by the way,
Yeah.
the
Feel
black
to it.
pudding, if everybody's watched my channel before, I know I had some people here who are regulars of mine. They know I love oozes. It's one of my favorite creatures to throw at people, black puddings especially. And I didn't
so
just throw
good.
that in there. I did not just throw that in there because I wanted to be sadistic. It's actually in the module, so don't get mad at me, everyone. I was there. I just was happy to see it. And this thing is impervious to damage. Only fire will hurt it.
Well, I would have used Burning Hands if somebody wasn't on top of it.
No,
You should have done it.
literally impervious.
You had a torch.
The torch was the answer.
You're gonna be kidding me. You're gonna slowly burn it away with a flaming torch. It's
That
gonna
probably-
take
I was
forever.
thinking Molotov cocktail with a flask of oil.
That probably would have done, or at least even driven it away.
Man,
Wow.
Glad
But anyway,
you had the
could have been,
flask of
like, the
oil.
most powerful wizard on here if he'd have just Burning Hands it. Oh well,
That
that's why he's not caviar.
that
That's
that was an epic. I could visualize that though. Bobby walking out like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And you just see this dark looming.
Next time I'll come back in here just like loaded
Well
with
played.
flasks of oil. Say, I'm a mighty wizard too. Fire!
And now,
Fire!
and now in the next one, Bobby has melded with the black pudding. You left me to die.
Yes.
Vecna. He's Vecna.
yeah, yeah. What was really
That's where
in that
skeletons
chest?
come from.
Well, thank you for letting
No,
me
that was-
run this for you, Wally. I had a lot of fun. I appreciate you letting me take over your channel.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah. Thank
So
you very much. Yeah.
Morkborg win? When's our next game?
Oh, we'll look. So we've made arrangements with Dungeon Dad. For those of you who know, well, actually, let's get real. All of you know who Dungeon Dad is, and probably none of you know who the hell we are, apart from AJ Pickett. Okay, so Josiah Dungeon Dad is going to come and run Morkborg on Wally DM's channel with some victims. One of them will be me, of course, and is it Merkborg? Isn't that the
Merkborg.
book, Wally? Yeah, Merkborg. Isn't that the
Yeah.
game that destroyed your chances at an any?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
just
Yeah,
like it just
my
crushed you.
Yeah, my Journal of Puzzle Encounters was nominated for an ENnie in 2021, and Mark Borg, it just annihilated it.
I think it's Mork Bore.
Mark Bore.
Bure.
yes.
Something like that.
So I am very excited to see what all the hype's about.
Yeah, I actually have the book too. I was telling Fred I won't be able to play, but I have the book. I want to run it at some point. It's hard to get games in. Too many games.
So
Well, it's
many
not just
games.
that. it's trying to find willing victims.
Scheduling. is
Because
always
if
the
you
problem.
think this was deadly, that thing's going to be much worse. So yeah.
Well,
Well, we're in the midst of the new OSR, the new school. I guess you could call it, not old school, the new school, old school revival.
NSFW, I think, is what the acronym is for that one.
Yeah, I see that all the time. Every time I click on it, I get some weird thing.
All right, so should we close it out here, Wally?
Yeah, I do want to shout out chat. Thank
They were
you
great.
very much, everyone. Live chat, you were absolutely amazing. I think we had a peak of 35 viewers at one point. So
Awesome.
that's awesome. Great to see everybody here. Hopefully you're giving this system a try. I think it's a lot of fun. So I would definitely encourage you to try it as well. Links should be in the description for everybody's channels. AJ's got a Kickstarter going on, so make sure you check that out. Does anybody else have any promotional stuff going on? I don't think so yet. There you go.
Check it all out.
Yep. And then and then once again, thank you to all of you for adventuring me. But Bob, thank you very much for running that. I really appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. You did a fantastic job, and you can take over my channel anytime.
Awesome. See you tomorrow night then.
It's mine now.
I'll
Right,
I'll
go the
be,
Mets.
Yeah, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Let's see what the score is.
Yeah.
Probably losing.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye.
Thanks.